What's up, everyone? Welcome back. My name is Justin, and we are working on the Volkswagen again today, kind of showing you where we are at on it. So we've got a bunch done, ton of progress this week, a lot more progress than we were expecting. So we're going to jump to the footage from this week's work, and we'll be right back to continue talking about this. Okay, so you saw what we were working on there, what we got done. Let's walk around here. So the new frame rail is in. The rail's all buttoned up, it's all welded in and finished on the driver's side. And we got this whole panel here fixed, which if you saw the last video, you saw this was all cut out from rust. You can kind of see we came across here all the way down. Got the new piece put in, all the same shape, and then we had to put this piece here back on. But that is all finished, so that looks really good. And then down here, the rail is all done. You can see how well it fits. It actually fits a little bit better than original. The corners fit really nice. The gaps are a lot closer. It lines up on this bottom seam perfectly down there, but this is all done. So this side's buttoned up. You can see in the back here, you can see the welds coming down here. That's a big thing a lot of people point out. Make sure you can still see the welds, which you can on this side. The original ones are right there, so that same thing's in there. Keep all you Volkswagen purists happy. You can still see all the welds. This side is cut out. So we got this all pulled out. Looks same as the other side. Light surface rust in there. The whole front's blown out just like it was. A lot more work involved on this one because it comes all the way down here to the bottom. But it also is all the way up here and around. So this is probably gonna end up getting remade in like 3 or 4 pieces. There's just really no way around not doing that in quite a few pieces. So we are starting on that this week. And here's the inside. You can see how just rusty it is. But the plan is finish the back, which once we get this all finished and up in there finished, we'll be done with the back other than this edge where we got to do couple of the bolt holes where there's low rust, but the back will be pretty much done. We're gonna move next up here to the front. We're gonna do the whole front. Once the front's done, then both rockers are going to get bolted in. In a previous video, someone commented saying they were going to try doing Carmen Ghia stuff when they got around to their car. So we decided to give it a try. We bought the stuff, and I'll show you kind of where we're at. Here's the original rail. You can see how dirty it was inside, but for this one is, which side? I think it's this one. No, this one goes over here. Yeah. So here is the Carmen Ghia parts, and then the part we made. So this is just a part we had been working on. We were never really happy with the fitment, so we decided to try the Carmen Ghia stuff. We bought the lower, the upper, and the bulkhead off the pan just so we can use it for lining stuff up. But here's the Carmen Ghia stuff. Looks really nice. It has everything we need, and I have test fit this onto the pan already. The bolt holes line up perfect. It fits up perfect. So I'll show you a couple of the pictures. I'll insert those pictures right now. All right, so you saw how this fits on the pan. So the only difference on this is this edge here. This step down is actually supposed to be flat on the thing, based on the original. So we're gonna have to trim this off and extend this flat. And then this edge is the inside edge, like inside the car, and then this is the fender. The fender is supposed to point down like it is, but this inside actually rolls up, which you can see on this piece we've been working on. So it points down for the fender, but then the inside edge rolls up. So this is gonna have to get trimmed off, and we'll make the new piece up off of it. But this piece gives us the shape, gives us the front box, and it gives us the bolt hole locations perfectly. So we have to remake some stuff on here, but it gives us the shape to make this piece. So if you guys need these parts, because we try to get them everywhere, no one can get anything for us. So if you need these and you feel comfortable still making parts, Carmen Ghia parts will work, we think. Obviously it's probably gonna be like a month before we get to that part of the project, but they do work theoretically with some fixing. So we're gonna have to fix this piece a little bit, but we have the bolt holes and we have the shape, and that's really what we needed. You know, we can make parts obviously because we're making this whole car, but we needed the shape. Those are going to give us the shape. It looks promising. So if you guys want to know how that's going to work, stay tuned. It'll probably be a month or so. Who knows at this point? This car is just kind of, this car's a money pit. And anyone that ever says a Volkswagen's easy, don't believe them. If you're looking for a simple car to get into and fix, don't buy a Volkswagen. They are incredibly complex on their construction. They have way more spot welds than any other car, and they have way more layers than any other car. My 69 Plymouth was in probably just as bad a shape, and we had the whole Plymouth completely done by this point, and this car we don't even have the back done. So don't believe them when they say Volkswagens are easy. They're actually super complex, and they're a massive pain in the ass. If you want something easy to work on, buy something else. You really got to know how to do metal fabrication on these if you want to do it right. You can throw these things together, but if you want to restore them right, these are very difficult to do. I know we won't do another Volkswagen. We're not going to get into this again. It's just not worth it. But this is where we're at on the car. Stay tuned for the Carmen Ghia parts. They look very promising. This piece here, we're actually going to use a lot of this. We're going to cut it apart and use it for all the shape. it'll just make things easier. We have it, we paid for it, might as well cut it apart and use what we can off of it. But that's the plan. Finish the rear, come up here to the front, then do both rockers. Once both rockers are done, we got to replace this whole front panel and that fender and all the door stuff. We have to make the new pillars on both sides. This one's all damaged inside, that other one's completely rusted out. So that's where we're at, but stay tuned, guys. I know it's kind of hard to, and there's not a lot going on in these videos. It's kind of hard to watch someone just talk about the work they're doing, but I appreciate you guys that are sticking around, and the videos are doing a lot better. They're getting a lot more traction. So stay tuned, and we look forward to hearing from you, and I'll see you guys later.